What's up, guys? Mickle here. And over the past couple months, I have been saying that we are right around the corner from a cryptocurrency breakout. Well, Bitcoin has officially taken off, and now a lot of people are wondering, when is XRP finally going to move? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about why XRP hasn't moved yet, what needs to happen to make XRP catch up with Bitcoin and start approaching its new all-time high. In this video, we're going to talk about that, as well as something absolutely fascinating that I just noticed today that made me so much more confident in Ripple's ability to dominate the market in the future. Guys, this is something almost no one is picking up on, and it's really going to let you know no one is going to be able to create what Ripple has already created with XRP. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. If you enjoyed these videos, make sure to take a quick second to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's really going to help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange, Uphold, down in the description of this video. Guys, Uphold is giving away 100,000 XRP. You do not want to miss out on that. Go sign up with Uphold using the link in the description of this video. With that said, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So guys, I have to start this video out with something actually pretty funny. If you watched my video yesterday, you would know that I absolutely went off on CoinDesk for their list of most influential people up until 2023 in crypto. Now, if you look through the list, it was essentially a bunch of scammers and grifters, and Ripple wasn't on the list once. Well, CoinDesk actually tweeted out today their new list for most influential people of 2023, and Brad Garlinghouse was actually on it. So I thought this was pretty funny. I don't think Coinbase saw my video at all or anything like that. People were saying that on Twitter. Of course, they didn't see my video. But it does show that the narrative is really changing around Ripple and XRP. And one thing I have to give CoinDesk major props for is this quote right here. 2023 most influential award should not only be given to Brad Garlinghouse, but the entire XRP army. So guys, despite the fact that I went off on Coinbase yesterday for their atrocious list of most influential people from 2014 to 2023, it looks like they are finally getting their act together, realizing that Ripple really is the reason this entire cryptocurrency industry was not destroyed by regulators. The XRP army was the reason this entire industry wasn't completely trampled by the SEC. And it's really nice to get that appreciation. So despite the fact that I still think their list was absolutely abysmal from 2014 to 2023 on, it is nice to see them finally starting to understand who the real leaders in this space are. So guys, now I want to move on and talk about something I saw earlier today that I think is super important for all of you to understand. One of the most common questions I get all the time is, are the big institutions going to be able to disrupt Ripple? Are they going to be able to create their own cryptocurrency and replicate everything XRP does? All these big institutions, right? They have billions of dollars. They have so much more money than Ripple. They have so much more engineers. They have such bigger R&D budgets. Why wouldn't these big institutions just be able to copy or create a better version of what Ripple is doing with XRP? And I wanted to share this with you because despite the fact that it doesn't directly relate to Ripple and XRP, it's really going to show you these institutions are simply not capable. Take a look at this list of different institutions who are applying for a Bitcoin spot ETF and look at who they are listing as the custodian. Every single one of these institutions is relying on Coinbase to be the custodian, except Fidelity. They're doing self-custody. But what do you notice about this? All of these institutions are going to be paying massive fees to Coinbase. So why wouldn't they just do their own self-custody? Guys, they don't know how to do it. These institutions do not understand cryptocurrency like Coinbase. They are new to this. They don't understand the technical nuances they need to understand to feel confident doing their own self-custody. Guys, if these institutions can't even figure out self-custody, how are they going to create cross-border payment systems? How are they going to create things like ODL and Liquidity Hub and all the other different in-depth products Ripple has using XRP? The answer is they're not going to be able to do it. They simply do not have the right engineers to tackle the problem. The fact that these institutions can't even set up their own self-custody should tell you all you need to know about their ability to create financial products using cryptocurrencies in the future. Guys, these institutions are going to rely on the Ripples of the world to build their products. And this should be proof that that is exactly where this industry is going. These guys are not capable of building a CBDC product. They are not capable of using a cryptocurrency as neutral liquidity for cross-border payments. This is what Ripple has been doing since 2014, and they have a massive head start. They are light years away. And this should give you the confidence to understand all of these institutions are going to be relying on Ripple in the future. Guys, every single bank out there, every single payment provider out there is likely going to have their own stablecoin in the future. So then you need to ask yourself, are they going to create their own stablecoin, or are they going to rely on someone like Ripple? Well, based on the fact that they can't even set up self-custody on their own, I think it's fairly obvious they are going to be relying on the Ripples of the world to solve these problems. Guys, all these institutions are going to be left in the dust if they don't adopt cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is faster and more efficient than the traditional rails, but they do not have the capability to build it themselves. What Ripple is doing has always been the right strategy. Work with these institutions to help them build their own products using the XRP ledger. This is a strategy that's going to win. And the other strategy that people had talked about maybe winning was the fact that these institutions would just build their own products. They'd build their own systems. But this is proof that they do not know how to do it. Guys, self-custody is something you and I do every day. If these institutions can't do it, they are going to be relying on the Ripples, the Circles, the Coinbases of the world to build all their next generation financial products. I really hope this helps you understand exactly how critical and how undisruptible Ripple really is going into this future financial system. Guys, these institutions are so far behind they will never be able to catch up on their own, but lucky for them, Ripple is not trying to tear down the system. They're not trying to take over the system. They are trying to help build the system from the bottom up using their own products built on the XRP ledger. To me, this is extremely powerful, and as soon as I saw this, I sat there and said to myself, you know what? Ripple is so much farther ahead than anyone really understands. And I want to finish this video off and just quickly talk about the price of Bitcoin because, guys, Bitcoin is absolutely skyrocketing right now, and this could not be more bullish for the cryptocurrency sector. Now, a lot of people are saying, why isn't XRP moving? Why isn't XRP moving? Guys, I'm going to get to that in a second, but just understand this. There were so many people saying that Bitcoin was going to 3,000, 10,000, 7,000. All these people were completely oblivious to the macro and completely oblivious to the changing macroeconomic events in the cryptocurrency market. I was one of the few people calling for the fact that the bear market was over, we were going into a bull market. And over that time, Bitcoin went from 15,000 to 42,000. Guys, we are well within a bull market right now, and this is extremely, extremely exciting. It is so awesome to see Bitcoin breaking past 40,000, and do not get jealous that this will not flow into XRP because every single time it does. Every single time Bitcoin has gone on a massive parabolic run, XRP has followed. Now, the reason people get so confused is because it doesn't follow in the fashion they expect it to. It doesn't slowly grind up with Bitcoin. It doesn't slowly move up behind it. It waits until it's ready to move and then moves in a very fast parabolic fashion and instantly catches up on all the gains. Guys, I'm not making this up. This happens every single time with XRP. Bitcoin slowly grinds upwards, but XRP just tends to absolutely rip. And it's kind of funny for me to say Bitcoin slowly moves upwards because, as we all know, in comparison to traditional markets, Bitcoin goes parabolic, but just look at the moves XRP does, right? It's just these straight lines upwards. So don't get all nervous that XRP hasn't moved yet, because you should have known when you got into XRP that every single time XRP moves big, it's after Bitcoin has already made its move. It's a little silly to assume something different is going to happen this time. It's continued to play out this way. I am 100% certain that it will likely play out like this again. So am I nervous that XRP hasn't made its big move yet? No, not at all. Me watching Bitcoin make these massive parabolic moves is just making me all the more confident that XRP's turn is right around the corner. And guys, I just wanted to share this with you before I wrap this video up because this is super important to understand. XRP now has clarity just like Bitcoin, and we are now seeing ETFs launching with XRP as one of the main allocations. Guys, this is just going to continue and continue to happen. And that's why when I see Bitcoin getting all this hype, getting all this attention, it just makes me all the more confident that these people are going to continue to do what they always do and flow into the next cryptocurrencies on the list. It happens every single time. And now what we're seeing is XRP, this bull run, has the clarity it didn't have last time. I am so confident in XRP right now. There is nothing about its movement right now that is even concerning me a tiny bit. So guys, just hold on. We know XRP always moves after Bitcoin, and the fact that Bitcoin is absolutely ripping could not make me more bullish on this market. And the last thing I just want to say is people are always asking me, how do I get in contact with you? How do I get in contact with you? Guys, if you subscribe to my Twitter channel, it will show up right here for you. You have to pay a fee, but you get into a private group where you can ask me questions, see my portfolio, see my stocks, see my cryptos, and a whole bunch of other stuff I'm going to add in the future. So if that interests you, make sure to check that out. You certainly do not have to do it. I just wanted to make the option available for people who are interested in it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.